everybody, Mrs. Bukhari here, and today I'm going to read you one of Aesop's fables called The Hare and the Tortoise. There once lived a most bold and bumptious hare. He loved to stroll around the warren with his nose held high in the air, and it was evident to one and all that this hare considered himself to be the finest hare in all the land. Now there was one thing that the hare was proud of above all else. He had been blessed with strong back legs, and that meant he could run like the wind. He never missed an opportunity to show off his running skills to his friends, and no one had ever been known to beat him. Or not until the day he met the tortoise, who slowly crawled by as the hare was bragging to his friends. Hurry up, old tortoise," laughed the hare. "If you went much slower, the grass would grow over you." The tortoise stared at him coolly. "You may rush about all you wish," he said, "but I get to where I want to be soon enough, thank you." He looked the hare up and down slowly before continuing. "In fact, I reckon I could get there quicker than you, fast as you are." The hare burst out laughing. "Quicker than me? That I should like to see." And so he challenged the tortoise to a race. The arrangements were soon made, and the very next day everyone turned out to watch the hare and the tortoise run their race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! cried the fox, who was acting as umpire, and in a flash the hare was out of sight and over the hill. The crowd clapped and cheered as the old tortoise lifted first one foot and then the other, and slowly began to make his way along the path. He looked neither right nor left, but kept his eyes on the winding road straight ahead. The hare raced along the road, and as he flashed by, a great cheer went up from the people lining the course. It was obvious to one and all that the hare was in a great hurry, but he still found time to turn and wave triumphantly to his supporters as he ran by. Far behind him, the tortoise plodded steadily on his way. Soon the hare had reached the race's halfway point. "I've got plenty of time," he said to himself. "I must be miles ahead of that old slow coach by now. In fact, I could have a snooze right here and now, and when I wake up, continue on my way, and I would still have time to beat that tortoise hollow." So saying, he sat himself down and closed his eyes. The hours passed by, and after a time the tortoise appeared over the brow of the hill. He ambled down the road until he reached the spot where the hare sat fast asleep. The tortoise raised his eyebrows, but said not a word, and continued steadily on his way. The sun was sinking in the sky when the hare suddenly awoke. He yawned and stretched, and saw to his satisfaction that the tortoise was nowhere to be seen. "Plenty of time to win the race," said the hare to himself happily. Off down the road he sped, but as he came over the brow of the hill, he saw the most amazing sight. There ahead of him was the tortoise taking his last few steps towards the finish line. The crowds cheered wildly as his shiny shell broke the tape in two, and the fox declared him the winner. As the hare panted for breath at the end of the race, the tortoise smiled placidly. "Slow I may be, but I keep my eye on the goal, and I don't let anything distract me." And the moral of this story is, slow and steady wins the race. The end.